Sauce, how would you characterize the defensive performance today?
I mean, gave up 30 points, so, not good.
How about the tackling in particular?
Not good. Not good enough.
Sauce, do you feel like you guys kind of beat yourself in the first half? With some of the mistakes you guys are making penalty-wise, missed tackles on offense, the fumble?
Yes.
How frustrating is it to, after last week, got off to a really promising start, not sort of be able to build on that this week?
It's definitely frustrating because even though we lost last week, it was like one of those things where we were like, we know what type of team we're going to be. And, today we didn't display how we like summed up how we played last week. Like, we didn't display that today at all.
What do you think the key is to getting back to some of the good things we did last week?
Playing complimentary football, like that's what we wanted to do today, and we didn't do the best job in terms of that.
Sauce, what disappoints you most about this game today, defensively?
Like you said, the missed tackles, some of the stupid penalties, even some of the penalties like I had a couple coming into the game. By no means do I think the refs played a part in the outcome of the game. We just weren't good enough. But as a defense, we knew we were going to play a lot of men, and we knew the refs that was calling it were one or two in terms of how many flags that they throw. So we knew we was going to get probably some holdings or some things like that, just based off of those things. But as a secondary, we don't want to get none of that. So, but definitely the penalties that we know we can control all of, can't have it.
This defense has been pretty good around here for a few years. How surprising is it to you, or shocking and disappointing, that you've given up over 60 points in the first couple of games?
Very disappointing. Very disappointing, man. We got to be better on the line. Stupid penalties, missed tackles, everything. We don't need to be allowing the stuff that we're allowing. I think they rushed for a decent amount of yards. And, last week we defended the line pretty well, so we just got to be able to be consistent. And when it comes to the good things that we do, just being consistent on those and the bad things, fixing that up. That's what good teams do. So, yeah.
Josh Allen didn't have a whole lot of passing yards today, but he ran the offense. What problems does he present with his legs and his arms?
I mean, based off his legs, y'all seen on the sack. I thought I had a free sack, and the whole time he seen me the whole time coming. That's what he told me. So, in terms of his legs, obviously, he's one of the best when it comes to that. So, and passing, I don't think he passed for that many yards today, but he's still pretty good at throwing the ball as well. So, obviously, he's somebody that you got a game plan against. When it comes to those two things. And, I feel like we didn't do the best job at limiting him today. And, I personally, this shot that I had on him, I didn't do good enough personally, individually, when it comes to that.
Take a couple more.
What are you looking for next week?
Limited points. Limited points. We said we wanted to play complimentary football, but, it's not always like that. If our offense is, if they're not doing their best, they should be able to lean on us. If we're not doing our best, we should be able to lean on them. So I feel like as a defense, we got to do better at limiting points for sure. Because Buffalo, their defense did a decent job at that today. So why can't we?
This Bills defense didn't look very good in the first game, gave up 400 yards. What made them so much more effective today?
I think a lot of their effectiveness came on us not executing. Early on, not getting in the rhythm on offense. We kept our defense. From an offensive perspective, we kept our defense on the field too long, too many quick drives early on, and I think they just benefited off of that. Like I said, great defense, great team, but I think a lot of the success that they had early on in this game came from the lack of execution on our end.